Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm just going to turn off my fan. I don't really need it right this second. I am starting a new journal. Yay! Picture of Kermit doing that. Splatter box is out. I got a new splatter box. You can tell it's new because it has no splatter in it. These are the pages I'm going to be playing with today. So you'll see those as I play with them. Some I will do today and some I'll probably do in another video. Right now I'm going to do sprays and then later I will do jelly plate. I think this is the cover. I'm going for yellow and purple, so something will be on the front of this that will combine the two colors. And then I have this book. Oh, let's point you down a little bit. That could help. This book right here, Oh Little Rabbit. So I'll put some of those pages in here because there's lots of purples and yellows and that reddish color too. Which, you know, once you get into purples, you get that color here. Which reminds me, I need to add that color. I don't know what color that would be. I'm not going to worry about it with the sprays, but you know, I might already have a color similar. I think I have some violets that are similar. I think we'll be alright. Oh yeah, So these are actually not, these are from a book that is not vintage. I think it was 2010. But they have some really gorgeous pictures. So I want to put some of these pictures in here. If there are any digitals in this book, I'm not sure which ones or how many. And obviously, I don't think all of these pages will go in here. Depends. Figure if I do one per signature, that makes me happy. It's a little bit different yellow than this. But I think I have enough yellows in here that it won't matter exactly. And then I have, these are from a vintage bird book. Got some yellow birds there. So I like that. And then these are from a vintage book about ferns. This is from a vintage book. It's a garden book. And it just has, that's March. I'll probably switch out this August one. Put it in the other group I have. But then we have the irises. I think that was April. Yep. And then I have these yellow butterflies, and not sure if I'll use that forest one or not. I don't know why this is all so attached. These would have been good in that last one, huh? Anyway, I'll at least be using the butterflies. I'm not this might have been a glued in. Nope. Not sure why they're so attached. There we go. So like that page, this might go in. Maybe that one too. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to stick them in there just in case. This was the cover from that, which I will probably put back on. This is from an I Spy. Got some yellow and some purple and a frog. And so, yep, I might find more from the I Spy book. I just haven't got there yet. Yeah, some yellow and purple here in this flower book. There's some wildflowers there. Some more flowers. So yeah, lots of pages here to be able to use. And these are a misprint. There's no yellow in these. But they may end up in here somehow. Like these might be collage, or they could be a page. So I made jelly print on the back of these just to give them something on the back. But because there's only purple and no yellow, we'll see. See if these make it in or not. And there may be a touch of teal here and there. So those were just misprints. And this is also from a vintage book. So there's some irises, Star of Bethlehem, and some narcissus, and some, I think this is of the lilac variety, which I thought would be perfect. And then just a couple frog and toad pages, which I might make tags out of or something. And let's see, these birds have the yellow and the purple and the teal. So all the colors are in that one. And these are just from a calendar. So those will end up as tags or something. And this, just because of the bee, he might end up in there. This one is kind of a yellowish with the ferns and just some random words and some dark purple, lighter purple, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. We got a, let's see, so much. This one I think I'm going to put in the other one because the other one has more blue to it. And let's see. Oh, this got a bend in the page, but let's that's alright. Just shows it's vintage. Some music page, some more purple, crossword puzzle for fun. This is from a calendar. I just like the ducks. I thought they were really cute. And a different book here. And another page from that garden book. And this was kind of a misprint too. Sees a little bit more on the purpley side because of that. And then we have this one from an antique book. And then I figured I'd put some of these pages in there as well. And there's some purpley, just a nice spring picture there of Thomas Kincaid. And I really like that one. And then this with the pink and the purple I thought was really pretty. So that may, and more of these. See, not all these are going to end up there. And then there's a bunny picture with a bluish purpley sky. And then I've got this tulips book, which also will have some yellow and purple in there. And this is just a messed up piece, but it's kind of a bluish yellow. I don't know. Oh, these are supposed to go with my sprays to be sprayed pile. These may or may not end up in there. They might not be quite the right yellow. I don't know. And then I did find some Gyo Fujikawa, which has some purples and yellows, and a squirrel. Because, you know, squirrel. This is just a jelly print that I already had on hand. This is, oh, look at the turtles. They're so cute. I brayered watercolor on the back, I think is what I did with that. A couple pieces of coffee dyed paper that's very springy that I purchased. This is, I think, from Andrea Maze's kit, which I don't think I have as much blue in here, but it's a tealy blue, so I'm going to leave it in there just in case. And the yellows. See that particular yellow? Where's my book? I think is like, she uses mustard a lot, and I will make sure that I use mustard in it. It's close, I don't know. And so I've got some more from the Herbal Remedies. This is just yellow and green. These are probably this one I'm gonna move to the other one, which would be more blues and purples. These are just here just in case I need some filler pages. I don't know. More from Andrea, my antique papery. More antique papery. I like the green. I'll probably use that in collage. Some animals. Some German newspaper. Some grid paper, which I may, oh, yeah, I had it for collage, but if I use these for pages, I will probably jelly plate the backs because I did them on some Christmas paper, which I wasn't probably going to use. More antique papery. So I don't know which digitals I will use. Probably not too many. I thought about that brick wall just for something different. There's a little purple and yellow up there. And this is my porch prints of music. And then I don't know what the greens are going to be. The greens are going to be all over the place. Digital, curio. Digital curio. That's what that one's from. Just lots of scraps just to do some collage with at some point. Pretty sure there must be either stickers and stuff in here. I figured I'd find something in there. Just stuff I've been throwing. I end up overthrowing. I put way too much stuff in. That's a pretty envelope. That was a freebie somewhere. These are from Digital Curio. Just a piece of scrap paper. Those are these book pages that I did a while back. So yeah, that's just all for collage and some little bits that I found here and there. Oh, good. I did grab some of those. More collage bits. More collage bits. And I did have some yellow parchment paper that I coffee dyed, and he's staying in there because, you know, spring. That's flour. Like I must have done salt on this one because there's still, I can still see, I saw some salt. Yeah, there's salt right there. There's still little bits of salt on it. And then I just like this. So I'll jelly print this side probably and just keep the yellow on that side. These yellow ones are good as they are. This is yellow on both sides, so I'm good with that. And then I had these guys, which have some green, a little bluish reddish. I don't know that they'll, I think actually I'm going to put that with the other. The other book has more of that color. But, well, this has So does that one. I guess I'll put that with. I was hoping to be able to put some note paper in there, but oh well. Alright, so these are my kind of color inspirations and what's going into the book. And I haven't even decided if I'm going to take out all the pages of this book and put in signatures, or if I'll do it as an altered book. But I left it together just in case. Just in case I decide to do it as an altered book. So I've got my little, oh, I had these pages too, which I didn't show you. So there's these as well, which are gorgeous. And then I have this napkin. So yes, we are definitely have a direction that we are going in. And I've got extra little bits that just fell out everywhere, because that's fun. Okay, stick those back in my bin. And then these are the pages I'm going to be playing with. So these I'm going to spray. I don't know what my green, yeah, I did cut some. Oh, maybe. Okay, so I got some yellow, which I'm going to jelly print on the back of those. That I think I'll jelly print. And everything else here I think I'm spraying. These I'm jelly printing. Although the yellow envelope might just stay as it is. Alright, so this is cardstock. Alright, these are tea-dyed papers I did quite a while ago. And this I must have planned to put in my Dumbo book because there's a tiny little elephant on that one. These are from a just a notebook that I got at the thrift store, fairly cheap. And these I may do some spraying today and then do some, I don't know, we'll do spraying today and see what happens. And this one I think I will jelly print. I think these are going to be used for collage. This one I might jelly print, see how that does. Collage. I think I was holding these out for, oh, he's my ultimate inspiration right there, right? He's got the yellow, the purple, a little bit of teal. So, stick him right here too. It's gonna have a lot of different purples, I hope. And then I'll jelly print on the back of these two, I think. Although I have more than one of these, I might try to spray it. I don't know. Put it over to the side, see if I remember. These are, I'm going to pull those to the side too because I cut those. So why they're here, I don't know. So I'm going to take this piece of Amazon paper. I'm going to pause for a second because I'm going to crumple it up and you don't want to hear that. Now the hope with this paper on the bottom is that I'll get it nice and grunged up with all my colors and my paint and everything, and it will be able to use as pages in there. Because I am going to do this a little on the grungy side. Alright, I would use gesso, but I don't like the feel of gesso, so I just have white acrylic paint. And we're doing sprays, right? Oh, I need to make some mica spray, because look, won't this be perfect? Using that as a mica spray. Okay, we're doing sprays right now. Sprays. I already took out, so I have wild honey and wilted violet. I also have this fluid yellow, which I may be able to stick in there, and then doing my white, my picket fence. I like to have that around. I have the peeled paint and the bundled sage of all the greens that I have. Oh, some vintage photo, some rustic wilderness, shaded lilac, and crushed olive. Now here's part of the problem. Most of my yellows and purples are in the pad area. So I'm going to pull out this, I think. This. I'm going to pull out my mat here, which is where most of my, I probably don't need my spray box today like I thought I would. That's more for when I'm like just strictly spraying, I guess. And when I don't have like all this paper that I want to get sprayed and everything. So, I don't know that I really want this Twisted Citron. But here's all my yellows. I have much more yellows, and then more purples, wilted violet, and then we got bundled sage for greens. Some antique, more rustic wilderness, more bundled sage. Oh, that's oxide. Oxide, I have the seedless preserves. Got the frayed burlap and the vintage photo, just in case. Seedless preserves. The other one that I have of this seems to have disappeared. It's somewhere. It just didn't get put where it's supposed to in the shabby shutters. Mustard seed with a little frosting on it. Dusty Concord, that's the oxide I don't have here, but that's okay. And I might do some of these like in the paint. Oh, Nathan's playing a game and it's not making him happy. Scattered straw, more wild honey, old paper, peeled paint, the Twisted Citron ink, tea dye, pine needles, because I don't know what the grit, and some more vintage photo ink. Oh, and then we have our milled lavender and our shaded lilac. So, now that, yeah, I'll take that box out of my way for now. Move that piece to the side. Whoops. Look at that. Oh, tea dye. I'm going to leave that down there because I hurt my back yesterday. And stretching and reaching down there is possibly going to make it worse again. Alright, so I have this, but I also had, where did it go? My little, that's alright, maybe I'll just do this together. But I really like the effect that gives. Hold on, I'll be back. Couldn't find that other bit I sometimes use, but that's alright. This is the second best thing. The other bit that I sometimes use is sometimes the, on stamps. Oh, lovely. He keeps getting to a certain point in his game and he's getting really frustrated. He doesn't care at all that I'm recording. Apparently.
Yeah, the bubbles pop every time, but every time you do that,
Alright, for this I'm going to start with just a little bit of what normally would be gesso, but I'm using, oh my goodness, that was nice to have her. He's just in a mood. I should check his sugars. Oh man. Well, apparently I still have some color bursts on there too. I'm not worried about that though. That just makes it more interesting. As well as using what is this? Oh, the wrinkles to my advantage. Yeah, I'm kind of only doing this first just so I can get more, some paint on here to start with, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I do that. Oh, and then I'll drop the cover. Oh, because bending is so easy right now. You guys have no idea what I did to my back yesterday. Oh my goodness. I can reach it. I just have to reach with my right hand, not my left. Oh, it's the left side of my back, like, right to the left of my spine, right about midway between my shoulder blade and my waist. And what that did was, so it's right near my lung, I think. And, so if I take a deep breath or anything like that, it hurts. But it hurts much less today than it did yesterday. And I took some Advil this morning, you know, just so I could craft. There. I was thinking about doing some resist, but I don't know exactly what I would use. So, but now I have a nice grungy base on my whatever this is called. Now I need to find. Oh, here it is. I'm like I had it a second ago. Now we get to play. Let's start with some yellows. Well, why not some mustard? Gonna rub my mustard around there and some scattered straw. I was gonna do squeezed lemonade, but I think I might do a little bit of that too. That was scattered straw, and sure, why not a little bit of squeezed lemonade here and there. Just kind of rubbing it on there. This is one of those replacement Tim Holtz for the glass mat thing that goes on the right hand side. That's the replacement piece. And since I don't have the glass mat, I just got that because it does do different things. It does react differently. So, and I'm going to do my lighter colors first and then go up to and do purple afterwards. Because if you mix purple and yellow at the same time, guess what you're going to get? Did you guess yellow? You're right. Not yellow. Brown. Did you guess brown? You're right. You guessed brown. Words are hard when you're on video. Do you guys know that? Alright, let me see. Let me do a little bit of wild honey on here. Do it this way. It's a lot darker. I need to get the mustard seed one, I guess. So, yeah. And the weathered wood. See, I just like what that does. So let me see if I can pick up some of the, what did I like? I like fossilized amber too. Let's do some of that. Oh, my sun is, not my sun, my S-U-N. It's that time of day where the sunshine wants to make it feel darker in here. So I guess I'll be a little bit darker just so, you know what I just realized? I probably just wipe that off with the paper. When you have this tea dyed or coffee dyed paper, it seems to use up so much more spray than just undyed paper. Or maybe just paper itself does. I don't know. Alright. Okay, so that's the fossilized amber. And I don't know why I didn't just do it right on there, other than. So yeah, this is just smooshing right now. All kinds of smooshing. Going through and doing my yellow, fossilized amber, and I wanted to do mustard seed. Yep. Yeah, one page. And it's all, doesn't even hardly look there, but that's all right. See how my gessoed pieces take it up. What do I have still? I still have all of these pages too. I might do a couple with purple, more purple and green and not as much. I don't have to have yellow in every page. Although these three, I might do one green, one purple, and one yellow. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I just want it smidged. Alright. I don't use these fluid inks very much. And they don't give you instructions on how to open them. And for some reason, the first time I opened this, the whole white part came right off. And it's not supposed to. And so then I was like, cutting off the top. And I'm like, oh. And then I realized, no, you have to open it and take off the plastic and then, so yeah, I totally messed that up, but that's okay because I have two Azo Gold, so I just took the cover off the Azo Gold, and man, that's bright, but that might be just what I need because I get more out of this than I do the other. So yeah, I put it, since the new Azo Gold has the plastic bit still on it, I just switched them out. Because then when the first Azo Gold that I got, quinacridone gold or nickel, whatever it is, I'll be able to just switch the covers. You know what I'm saying? There was no violet or purple or anything in these liquids. Mostly the, although I might be able to mix some colors. It was mostly primary colors with a few secondary. Got a little bit of bright yellow on these. I will definitely have some bees going on because I've got the bees right outside my window. I have azaleas down below, so the bees come up. And they're part of the inspiration of this. Also, just all the different colors that are out there right now are what's inspiring me. Because there's just so many colors out there right now. It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So many beautifuls. Well, I've got the purpley purples and the reddish purples and yellows, and there's some dark pink out there and some orangey because my tree is, I think that's a maple, so it's got the blossom, the orangey red going on there. Let's see, there we go. That's what I want, more spread out. Yeah, the ones that have like more words and stuff on them, I'm saving for the jelly plate. That's the word I want. That one's probably going to be more in the, a little bit of yellow though. Look at that, it's so bright. Which is cool. I like it. Alright. Whoops. Well, whoops. It's really... What kind of whoops can there possibly be? It's just paint and water. And when you're going for a grungy look, that's okay. Alright. Let's do the purple. Purpley, purpley, purple. This one I think is the reddish or something. I don't know. And let's do a little bit of this shaded lilac in there. Ugh. Maybe a little milled lavender. And some water. And some paper. This would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's definitely the redder one. Let's go more with the shaded lilac. Since we are missing our, this one, seedless preserves, the other one. What's the other one? Not the seedless preserves, but the, that's not festive berries. Why can't I think of what it is? See, on watercolor paper, I can just wet it, but, you know, regular copy paper. Oh, look, my handprint. That's not what you want. Try to avoid the handprint. Just try. See, isn't that pretty with all the different, let me try some more of, let me put a little bit of this on there just to get that color in there a little bit. Let me throw it around because that's fun. This one I ended up getting because I got it by mistake. And, I mean, I returned it to get the right color. But then I ordered it when I, there's a place on Etsy that I order from, and if you do over $35, it's just about 7 of these. So, oh, I want to do green on the other part of that. There. Okay. Put that over there to dry. And this one I want to do more green. Oh, I wanted to do one of these, which is a lot of purple, and I still have all of these index cards that I want to kind of, because they're able to work for both. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted. I'll use one of these so I don't get my handprint again. There that to the side to dry. Let's see, should we switch to green? Oh no, we need to do a little bit more purpley purple. Let's try some oxide. I have the wilted violet oxide. So I think I'll put some of that everywhere. Let's stick that over there. Oops. Oh, my papers are starting to stick together. Especially the ones with paint. Oh, that's not so good, is it? Let me make sure I get some of the other purple on here too. That's still pretty wet. I want that yellow to spread around a little bit, I guess. Whoa! I was also going to use some... Oh, I did not leave myself a lot of space for drying stuff, did I? Let's see, which color do I have on here? That's this one, right? Where'd my, there it is. Just stuck a little seedless preserves in there too, huh? Gonna be random, and then I just remembered what I said a minute ago. I was gonna use some of this. We are definitely going for random though. All right, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna dry some of these so that I don't have to keep finding places. Okay, now I think we can move on to the green. I would get a white, but I just put a light on top of there, which is not really helping. None of the lights are helping. Alright, I kind of want to see. I don't think that this is the green I want, but I can test it out on a... No, that's definitely not the green I want. So, the crushed olive is going to go bye-byes for a minute. I mean, I'm going to finish using this up real quick, but I'm gonna dry this real fast. So yeah, that just had too much yellow in it. Not that you can tell because my light is terrible right now. This is because I moved in front of the window. This is what happens when you want, oh sorry. When you want, also when your light doesn't wanna, oh, because I have it upside down, hold on. I'm like, why can't I get enough length out of this light? Because I had it upside down. Don't mind me in my lighting issues. Sometimes we have them. And our gooseneck issues. Still seems dark, but we'll survive. And I'll keep hitting this, I'm sure. There's an extra camera bit on there that I don't use anymore. Okay, so yes, this is, if you see like this as an example, this one is not the right green. Not near the right green. So that is out of the running. We can put that back up there. Let's try, I'm pretty sure peeled paint is going to be pretty close to what I want here. And spray would be good. Peeled paint. It's not thoughtful. Let's try the bone build sage and see if we get anything better with that. Oh, I don't mind having all the different greens on this though. So this is gonna have like all the different greens on it. Put that over here to dry. Alright, let's try bone build sage. And after that we'll try, I'll try some citron, because I do have some bright greens too. How do we do? Bundled sage. That's not really working either. Let me get a little bit of dark green in here. Might even have to mix some yellow and a darker green to get what I'm going for here. That's cool how the leaves are showing through on the other side. That's like really cool. Alright, let me try. Now, I had paper towels. There they are. The Twisted Citron, I've got the oxide and the ink. So the oxide is more opaque, so I'm going to start with that one. I was not thinking that the oxide would be my color to use, but I think it might be, although it might be the ink. That is what I want. Definitely the Twisted Citron is going to be a green that works with this. I think my main colors are going to be Pine Needles or Rustic and Twisted Citron. Alright, let's try a little bit of the ink on the rest. See, the ink is just a little bit different, isn't it? It's just, yeah, less chalky, I guess. Let's get the corner here. So there's that Twisted Citron. Yeah, that's the springy ink I wanted. It's a springy green, although that's kind of fun. Once it dries with all those leaves, that will be fun. And I think I actually want some, I'm going to do some ink and some oxide, both. And a little bit of the Rustic Wilderness. And where's the other coloring page? It's in this pile here. I'm going to get that corner going with that green. And I think those are leaves down there too. And this corner over here. So I think that will, oh, I'm going to just do some citron in here because I want it a little bit brighter. So let's not waste what's on here. Some funness. Let me spray that a little bit. And this one, maybe I want a little bit of green here and there. Since there's no yellow, I don't want to go overboard with all the colors on all the pages. So some of the pages will just have the purple and pink, yellow, and some will have all three, and some will have like just the green. Alright, let's do this one so it shows over the other. Alright, let's try this corner. And up here. Guess I need more. There we go. I'm kind of that's kind of fun, isn't it? You think? And then there's still some color on the back. In fact, there's the lines come through on the back from the picture, which is cool. All right, 3 pages pretty much done. Let's do some more. With a little bit of the ink here and there because they're just a little bit different. And then the tiniest little, just do it this way. There. Little blops of the dark green. And I want it to smoosh really well. All right. Let's do this one because, oh, that's fun. Isn't that fun? No? I think it's fun. And then I'm just going to press this one on top. And press that one on top of there a little bit. Just so I can get that one off of there. It's just going to have the littlest bit of green. And this one will have some green on both sides, and that will be fun. Fun stuff, fun stuff. So, that just has some fun green. I was not expecting the Twisted Citron to be the green I needed for this project, so, you know, that's kind of fun. Just a little, since they're the tea dyed, we don't need a lot of color on that. But let's see. Oh, envelopes. I didn't do any envelopes. Let me get my green on. Alright, I'm going to pause and smoosh a little bit more, and then I will show you everything I've done, because otherwise I will have to merge it all. You don't want me to have to do that, do you? Do you? A little bit of, I know you like to watch this, but then my video gets so long because this takes a while, and my lighting is just not great. And I haven't even done any of the, I don't know if I'll do a lot of the, what's the word? Oh, vintage photo. Because I kind of like the lightness and the brightness. But then I do want some, oh, I have the tea dye I was thinking about trying to. Alright, I will add some purple to that in a minute. Let's see. If I do anything with those, let's see. This has a really cool back to it. But it also has the, what I might do with this one. Oh, and I remember I was going to show you what I was going to use my bubble wrap and like do some spray on that, which is what I was doing last week with the other plastic stuff. So I was thinking, and that's how I get all my color on this. So I'm going to leave that for a minute. I'm going to move this out of my way so that I can start getting some color on this. See how that happens. That happens because I use, you know, this kind of a deal. Where did I? Just right here. Didn't put the cover on it because I'm smart like that. Being totally, absolutely sarcastic here. Now, what's fun about using this in this particular journal is it'll kind of resemble like the little lilac thingies or whatever. I don't know. It'll do something. It'll be fun. And I'll like it like that. And, or it'll just get splotches like that, which will still be fun. And these were tea dyed. That's why I'm thinking maybe using my tea dyed, what you call it. I'm not using these greens, so they can go back in there. That one I am using the wild honey. Oh, I haven't done any of the white yet. But that's alright. Alright, I have some plain white paper here, which I guess I want to do something with that. And some cardstock, which has something on it. And I still have more of these. So, yellow mustard seed. Let's see if that'll work. I can get enough beaded up on there. Yeah, I can. Paint got on those, so they're a little. Because you'll want some color on both sides if you're going to use both sides, right? Even if it's just random. Oh, lovely. So, same people that called and didn't leave a message this morning. If it's important, you leave a message. If it's not important, you don't leave a message, and I don't ever answer. That's how it works. Alright, let's see. Let's try a little. Here's my twisted citron. How do you say it? Citron or citron? I say citron. Because it's like citrus, right? Like citrus, maybe? Don't want it to get wet though. So I gotta come over here to this side and spray it. And then put it over there. There we go. Hopefully it'll go through some. So yeah, this, oh, and I want a little bit of dark green too, don't I? Oh, I might do that with the, with this. That's not good. Let's put that back on there. Oh my goodness. Part of me wants to play it and come back and show you. But then you might miss something that was something new that I tried. I don't know. But yeah, feel free to use your bubble wrap and all your things to get a variation of just different things. See, it won't always, see, the more you do it, the less circle effect you get, which works too. Of course, when you first do it, you get more of a, I want it on there too because it wicks nicely. And what's nice about getting these papers all wet is then they like get all crinkly and crunchy like they've been tea dyed or coffee dyed, even if they all they did was get sprayed. Right. Let's see, what do I want to do now? Anything? Bueller? Got some, at least it didn't turn muddy. Not yet anyway. Probably should get a new one of these. But then all these colors are getting down onto this too. That's why I like to do it this way. Alright, where's my bubble wrap? I want to do some of this. And it is a mess. I won't lie. All right, I need this not to be wet when I put my oxide on there. You don't want to get your this part wet. I'm gonna try something different this time. I'm gonna go down, put it on there, which is kind of fun too. And then I'm gonna spray it, and then it'll wick. But it'll have, I'm going to do more of that. Oh, I like that. Do you like that? I like that. I want to do more of that spraying and wicking. This is still wet. What do I have here? Let's go ahead and put some yellow on there. Maybe get another card, put it on top of there. Smoosh it together. See, now I have two. One lighter, one darker. I should let that dry for, I could do this. Ooh, I should try the other ones too. So it's already wet, so it should start wicking right away. So let's see. So some of it's wicking, some of it's not, which is also, I'm liking that look. And yeah, it's fun. Okay. See? Like I said, that's why I try not to go away too much. See, I'm going to have to merge my videos now, but that's okay. Let's try. We've got the shaded lilac and the milled lavender. Let's see. Let's try the shaded lilac ink, doing it this way, because we did the... Can't see this one as well. It's much darker in bottle form. There we go. Yay! We spray it a little bit, and let's going to take away some of the yellow on there, which is fine. Should get that mottled effect under there. That's a lot more subtle. But there, it's doing different things. I'm loving it. Alright. I'm going to dry this one real quick. We're going to get that to stop. Hold on. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of green in my cover, like I do sometimes, weirdly. No, one of those weird things that I do. I need a skinny brush. That's not a skinny brush. Oh, these are my skinny brushes. Don't mind my arm. Did I put water? No, I didn't put water in last time. That way I can go ahead and put it right back in if I want to. And spray, and you know, see if it will wick like it did on the book. Might not wick quite as much as it did on the book because the book had a texture that this one, no, it's wicking a little bit, which is fine. I'm gonna dry it real quick though. Hey, I never asked how you guys were doing. I just like got right into like, I'm doing this. This is what's happening. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, that was my dark green. And I'm going to set that carefully over there, hopefully. And then I want to do, excuse my arm again. I want to get some water, but I don't want it to be greeny water. Just kind of wanted to do that. And, whoops, let it soak in for a second. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to go ahead and dry it like this so that I get that edge, maybe. Maybe? Or maybe not. But, you know. Alright, so that one's kind of fun. That'll be background for a tag, most likely. Because I got the lines on the other side. I see lines, but I could always cover it too. So I like how the bubble wrap works with the... And this is pretty much the color of that little girl's scarf in that book, I think. So she might be the star. Let's see. That was a little bit of yellow and some purple. Do I want more yellow? I think I want more yellow. So... take my mustard, not that side, this is the green and yellow side. I'm trying to keep green and yellow to one side and the purpley reds to the other side. That way I don't get muddy brown. Yes, I was going to do that this time. I did that on, whoa, purpose. See, I told you the light was sitting on top of the wipes. Not really that helpful. Let's see if the sun's out again. The problem is, if the sun is out and it's in one area, it makes the rest of the area seem really dark. That's the problem. This one's a little different, but I like the way that it will, in the end, it will, what's the word that I want? Let me try spraying this. It will feel all crunchy because it's been wet. That's what I'm trying to say, I think. Alright, that was mustard seed, and I'm going to put a little bit of scattered straw on there too. And spray. That's what I want to do. This on the back side, like when you have the mailing stuff like that, it doesn't give you the circles so much as it would. Alright, this isn't going to show up a lot because this was pretty dark tea dye. Yeah, it was tea. I'm pretty sure. Or it could have been coffee. But I usually put some cinnamon. Regardless, whether I do tea or coffee, I usually add cinnamon tea to the mix. There you go. Now you know one of my secrets. Alright. Just using up what's left on here. And see, sometimes that's enough. I mean, if it's going to be a page in your journal that's already kind of a nice piece of paper, you can just leave it like that, or you just add little bits here and there. I don't know. I just do it until I feel like it's done, I guess, is basically what I do. See, this already has like these little coffee things and this other design, so I just, a little bit of green on there makes it fun. Alright, so what do we do today? That's what I was going to do. I'd try not to go over an hour. I've already gone over my... So we have this envelope, which I think is cute. I'll probably make some more envelopes. And this background. And this background. And, oh, I'll have to show you how I did some grungy papers at some point, too. We saw this one. And this one. And this one. Lots of yellows and purples. These are mostly just yellows and purples. The greens are more of an accent. Yellow and purple was what was in my head. So, like Artie Mays does, you kind of pick 3 colors and work in those main 3 colors, and everything is pretty cohesive. This one just has gesso on it, but it had a lot of interest on it too. I think I'd set it on a paper towel, which is how I got all this kind of weird stuff going on there. And I think I will add this one. I'm going to add a little bit of gesso. I don't use gesso. Actually, for this, I think I'm just going to add white. White picket fence distress stain. Because that will just, well, this paper tends to, because I use the food coloring, so as it dries, it may do a thing. I don't know. Or I'll just do some of the, where is it? There it is. Oh, now it wants to stick on there again. I had to take it to the kitchen and use the thingy to get it to do this. Okay. Because I don't wipe it before I put the cover back on is probably the issue. There we go. I'm just not even going to put it on till all the way till I'm done with it. Look at that. That's because it got stuck. It was so stuck. You know, just... And I'm not getting any particular pattern here. I'm just getting a little bit of white on there. Just because I am. Just for, grunginess. Grunging it up, I guess. I don't know. Is that everything? Am I missing any? Oh, we have this. Not quite dry yet. And this. Oh, I can show you the back of that, too. Isn't that neat? And we've got the green leaves. And then so we have some more other pages that are just green. Just green. Yellowy green. And this one, which we're not going to use in this. And I was thinking, oh, I wanted to try some of my sponges with these too, but we're out of time for today. So have a delightful day, everybody, and I'll try to do this in better light next time. Like at night, I don't know. Anyway, if I don't show you my process with the jelly plate, I'll at least show you the pages that I do. Have a delightful day, everybody. Love you.